Yes lads, Reddit from iKonik here, bringing you a war recap. So this was a random matchup against Reddit Omicron, not too sure how you pronounce that, and we won quite convincingly. We did have an advantage on this. We had 1 Town Hall 11 and 3 Town Hall 10s, they had 4 Town Hall 10s. To make it even, we did put our Eagle on our Town Hall 10 on the outside, just so they could take it out with a wizard or whatever they wanted to. They were in the Fair Play Leaders chat, so we had a discussion about it and tried to even it. I think regardless, though, we still did have a hero advantage, but we just were really on our game this war, so we left their top 3 Town Hall 10s on 3 stars, 72%, 72%, and then a 95%. So really good percentage, to be honest. The 4th one we did get, so we'll start with this in the replays. This is a hit by BJ. And essentially what he's going to do here is start a queen walk from this north side after making a... I think the plan was to make a funnel with that minion, but didn't quite get it done. Oh no, sorry, he does zap out the Inferno here. He probably could have done that a little bit better to get some queen damage, but we digress. So you see he's got 40-40 heroes, so beefy heroes. And just start to queen walk down towards the south. Going to start with some wall breakers just to go over their in and out tactic to swing by and take out a few inside the base. You can see a swarm of wall breakers coming in shortly on this south side with a giant just a tank. It's just going to open up for everything that's going to be going in for this raid. Got the wall really open, nicely done. The CC comes out, which is a lava, a wizard and a goblin, which is really quite standard you see nowadays on Town Hall 10, Town Hall 11 base. Well, not luckily, but the queen actually shoots the wizard first, so that wasn't stuck beating away, which is always nice, and now gets under the lava. So we're going to start his golem and his giants, all just while this queen's beating away and killing the lava. So you see the poison, so the pups are down, queen's going to take care of them, does need to pop the ability because he gets quite low on health here. So the queen ability is down, he puts a jump down just to make a bit of a wider entrance to the space. He's got golems, wizards, giants, his king's just going in with the kill squad now. The queen is now going to walk all the way around and join up. So you've got both heroes pretty much on full health, just joining the raid at this point. We're already on 40%. Still 3 left, yes, 3 hogs left, everything's working through. You've got still 3 healers that was just giving everything loads of health, just keeping it up as they push around. They're starting to go down to this air defense now. Yeah, last hit has just dropped, but all these troops are in a really good standpoint on health. You see 1 hog's just about to go down to that cannon there after getting a bit of damage done. Queen's just sort of clearing this trash up, but she'll join back in shortly. 1 hog actually goes back to take out this cannon. So from where you put those hogs in on the south side, you've still got a hog left. There's only 2 defences now. It does go down because it hits his bomb here, and the Tesla eventually just takes it out. Just here you'll see the Tesla take it out, but everything's pushing through. You've only got that 1 Tesla and this little bit of cleanup left, which he's going to do no problem at all with just speed through. And yeah, it's a nice attack, just kind of overwhelm the base. Okay, so next up we're going to look at attack on number 6. I'm saving quite a few attacks for highlight videos, so I'm going to show 5 in this recap. So this is an attack by Brent, which is a dragon attack, which I don't think I've shown on this channel yet, and we do quite a few. I'm not a massive fan of them, so I tend not to show them too much, but I thought it was time to get one in. It was a well planned out attack, could have been a little bit neater, but it was still a nice attack. So he's going to start his queen walk from the north. See, he's got some minions down here just creating his funnel for when his dragons are going to go in. And the reason I wanted to show this attack was because it was a really well thought out plan. I really liked what he did with his queen. I didn't really think of this when I looked at the base myself, and when someone thinks of a good idea that I don't spot, I always appreciate the skill level involved in that. And obviously not saying that my skill level is overly high, but it just opens my eyes to lots of new attack styles and just new potentials in the base that I didn't originally think of or weren't in my current mindset, but now I'll be looking out for little things like this, just opening one small compartment, but it's going to let him walk in and grab a sweeper, 2 air defences, an expo, a Tesla, wizard tower, just huge value for an air attack. Just in that one little compartment, you didn't have to charge much at all. So he's got a rage down. I don't think the queen's actually in it, so it takes a while to beat through this lava, so I'm just going to put a ×2 on it as we do that. See if minion's still just clearing out the trash down there. The pot's about to go down, and in goes the ×1. Okay, so he's going to drop a rage down. First air defense is down. Second one is now down. He's got his king coming in this south compartment after the trash was all cleared. He's just going to go in and grab another air defense. And he's started all of his dragons. We're just going to go in towards the queen, take her out, no trouble at all. He's got a lava hound which is just going to sweep across the base, and when it picking up all the traps the dragons might go through, and then he's going to send in his. Really a little bit early on the loons there, because one goes down to the air defense, but gets the job done, no trouble. So the loons are going to start to go down shortly. The lava doesn't get out ahead enough, so these Teslas are going to take him out. But he's just got loads of dragons left. The queen's on full health, so they're all going to work up and finish this base off. They still got a rage in the bag, so we'll just put a ×2 on this for the end. So he's going to drop the rage. Doesn't really need to be honest, what's left on the base, but gets the job done. We're just on cleanup now. It's just this west section left, so that's going to all go down really nicely. And we'll ×4. Okay, so next up we're going to look at an attack on number 8. Was by KD. So again it's going to be a queen walk. I believe it starts from this east corner. If I remember correctly, he does start up top with his kill squad fairly early, so I'm just going to try and keep an eye on. We're in my recap. Oh, it's gone. So there's a Tesla farm down there, so he does have to put the abilities. He almost dies, but just gets through that. No, it's just this for now. Just focusing on the queen. Just going to start to work our way up, taking out loads of defences. Really good value for this queen. Okay, so the enemy BK is now being engaged. The lava's been pulled, which is obviously what he's waiting for in his queen. Again, the Wi-Fi signal. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so that lava's going to just go down fairly quickly. It's only a expo on the queen, so no real big threat on damage. First poison's worn off, so he's going to drop the second poison down. Basically, he started his golem up top as well. Try and keep that all in range. Just Wizard's creating the funnel. He's going to be using a jump to send his king in, which is going to go for the enemy queen. Yeah, you should see shortly. There goes the BK. He's going to go straight in, lock straight onto that queen. This queen's taking a bit of damage, so uses the ability, takes out another air defense that was targeting her healers. That was really nice. Now taking out the expo, which is doing a fair bit of damage to her. So the BK's moving in, a few hogs just to help support. So the hogs are all moving down really nicely. BK's done his job. Queen's still clearing up around the base. He's got 2 heals left. So he's going to start with his hogs now. You see he had CC hogs there as well on this west corner. They're all going to start working in. There's just like sort of one line of defences left, so they're all going to walk along this line. So he hits one bomb there, so he's going to have to drop a hill down. There's no bomb there, so both sort of groups had a clip of a bomb. And there is actually a final bomb here, so he goes ahead and drops the hill. There's just sort of a late reaction to that. Probably didn't need to because that was the base down. Could have swagged that one out, but just playing it safe. And yeah, just clean up now. Okay, so next up we're going to look at a raid on number 10. That was by Uncle Mosh. So this one we've got a Govarho, Queen Walk. Just see where he starts his Queen Walk. I think it was in the north, but I can't quite remember. Okay, so the Queen's just going to start working her way up towards the north, taking out defences as she goes. All the defences are off now, so just going back up to full health. Shortly be engaging the enemy BK. Send some wall breakers in there just to let the Queen in. Is that done? BK's now engaged. Queen actually locked onto the BK before BK locked onto her, so got a few free shots. He's got 2 golems here, just creating his funnel, and he'll be sending his Valks in shortly. Just try to keep that all in. So he actually misses the jump there. I didn't quite realise that. So he has to use the Valks to beat through the wall. Could have been a little bit more to this side, so just a little bit of a misplace there. It doesn't cause too much trouble. But yeah, those Valks are going to beat through the wall, no trouble at all. So the Queen is going to go down here. So that's the Queen down for the raid. It wasn't really the plan, but still went really nicely. So the lava comes out. There's nothing to hit the lava, so it's basically just wasted. There's no issue with that at all. Just going to drop a heal down for these Valks. Now he's dropping the EQ to really just open the space up. I'll drop his last one in a second. So that opens the core up. He's going to heal on the enemy Queen as the Valks lock onto her. She goes down in one swipe. And now he's just going to start with some hogs on the south side. So there's a golem right up on this air defence here, so he doesn't worry about that. He knows that'll be down by the end of the raid. Everything's working up as a nice pack now. There are some skellies, but the Valks are going to lock onto them and take them out. So he's got 3 hogs left in the bag, which he's going to save for this north arch tower that he thought the Queen would probably get. So he's just got a bit of clean up, a wizard and a minion or 2. So now in come those last 3 hogs, take out this top air defence, just as the expert goes down, and we are just on clean up. Oh sorry, the air defence has to drop, but all done. Does hit a bomb, no big deal, plenty of clean up, and we'll just speed through. Got this one storage down at the south that's the only real issue, but plenty of time on this raid. So the hogs come back down, take it out nice and quick. Okay, and the last attack for this recap we're going to show is on number 15 by RGA. So again we've got another dragon attack here, another nice raid. So he's going to start off with some minions, just really clearing out loads of trash, loads of free buildings, and he's going to start a Queen Walk from this east corner. Can't quite remember where she's going to go up to the north, so he's clearing all this trash on the south that will force the Queen to go up. So really nice funnel him. He's going to zap out an air defence shortly as well. So you see the Queen is going to push up now. You see there goes down the air defence on the west side. Queen's shooting out another air defence. So there's now 2 left on the base that you can see up on the north corner. And that is exactly where the Queen is going to be walking. So again, just still trash being cleared out down south. Just put a ×2 on this. Quite a lot of trash to go down on the outside. He's going to drop a wizard to help out. Okay, so go down. There goes the wizard. The 3rd air defence is about to go down. He's just working her way up. Now against the sweeper, but the sweeper's about to go down. Drops the dragon. The king, just to help out a bit of tanking really. Drops some wall breakers to send him in. So you now have, and the dragon start at the south. You've got both sweepers and all 4 air defences down. BK's in, just helping the Queen as they work round. And they're just going to take out just more defences. CC's come out there, which was a wizard, and then a loon has come out. I believe the dragons actually took out the rest of the CC there. I guess there was a dragon in there. Loads of dragons up, both heroes essentially on full health, and just working towards this Tesla farm, which is pretty much the last thing standing. So the Queen's now got no healers on her, but still got her ability. Goes ahead and pops it there. Double bombs go off, no big deal. Rages the dragons, they're just going to fly through, take out these Teslas in a couple breaths. D storage goes down, and that is a 3-star. So thanks for watching this war recap. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll be back for the next.